Hello and welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files. And last time, you remember, we actually went to the B route, which is Iris's route. So, without further ado, give me 2 seconds here so I can get my timer on screen. And let's do it. With Day 3B, Gyokai. So this is the path we're taking had we not healed Mizuki. But we found Iris in all this. Day 3, Sunday, Gyokai, Clot. So, let's start at police headquarters.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
So call.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone.
Oh.
They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't a murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True. But either way, a mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
So, any other info?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Note she's doing Basic Instinct the entire time. That's a reference that Boss has been doing the entire time. It's just basically crossing her legs. Like in Basic Instinct.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Well, anything else?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Boss sitting on the desk. What about you, Aiba?
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She is an informant who knows just about everything there is about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. So anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond.
Hands
You
for his
absolutely
spot.
must keep your word.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Aiba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible!
Yes.
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Silly little human like her.
Sure.
I mean, he is quite a catch, despite that he is slightly stupid. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki, or get information from Mama at Marble. They're all free moves, by the way.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
So, if we got these free moves, we might as well go check on Mizuki first.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Suki, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
There's that
Mizuki
someone.
wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
No. That's totally fine. So, excuse me. I need a moment.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Well, that explains a lot now, doesn't it? So, how's she at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class. Another time, she punched the bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Good for
Sounds like
her.
more than just incidents.
Good for her, really.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
I mean, if she's able to punch somebody out and chip a tooth, like, yeah, you gonna be alright. Me, when I was, well, her age, no, I went a lot sooner. When I was in elementary, I remember some kid was picking on me. And I basically punched him so hard I gave him a black eye. No, seriously, I just gave him a black eye. Knocked him square the fuck out. I never got, I never got in trouble for it. Same thing happened growing up because, mind you, trouble came to me. I never went to trouble. It just came to me because I went to school with, cerebral palsy. So, only thing my dad did was tell me, you have one warning to give them. They don't back up, all bets are off. I went with that ever since. So you're her teacher?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, yeah? But I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. I'm just a crazy uncle. There was that was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Okay, so I'm sorry for asking this, but about your right arm, or your left.
Oh, does it bother you?
No.
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Left.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder.
Mm.
The nerves died and...
Ooh.
Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. And the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything.
We
Just
get a
a random
hint
crime.
of who he looks like. What? The dream I saw. Is it a coincidence you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Tracks. Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. How'd you get her to talk again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
Just a hug.
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher." And then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
I can relate. So about you being mute. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Yeah. I still helped though. So why didn't you tell me about her?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Oof, touche. So...
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
I can relate.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
It's fine. No, it's fine. So what about your dad?
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Okay, about the now message.
Mizuki. Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
Pewter.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me, I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
Skid Row.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
It's like Skid Row. It's like we have an influx here in California, which we see homeless people just like almost in every corner. And the only thing that popped in my head was Skid Row. And I've been to Skid Row before. I've actually visited that place. And it's way up there. And it's like the influx of homeless people coming from Skid Row. They either show up somewhere around downtown, like on the lower side of downtown, and even in my area. You know, my area is littered to the teeth with a good small chunk of homeless people. Not saying anything bad about it, but it's just one of those observations I noticed. So why were you holding the ice pick?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Was Shoko's left eye on the pick?
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
So, since we've taken care of that, let's go to Marble. Which is also a free move.
Well, if it isn't Dante! Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Again,
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren meaning Renju Okura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all in the news. How awful.
And a reminder, this poster right here, this poster on the wall. Ben and Clyde do right by me. I wonder what that is. flyer. I think I already mentioned it, but one means one is a parody of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and the other one is The Talented Mr. Ripley. If I hadn't mentioned it, that's what these two posters are.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
How you been?
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time.
I bet.
You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
I don't want to remember.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
About Shoko.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it would be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed him?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
About Renju's watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Just like my phone. Can you give me a glass of water?
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
So do I.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
That works. It's a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We all call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Mama spends her time running a bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend not to be too careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her.
Something wrong, Date? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Well, break it down.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
So, before we do that, let's check out the lead at the Central Hospital. From what I'm seeing, there's a lot of free time. And I do mean a lot of free time. Where's Renju?
He snuck out at night.
Snuck out?
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Renju is extremely suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iva, call Endus Gate.
Roger that.
Titties.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment Offices.
Leo.
Let me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name, told them about Renju.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw, like, a secret party or something? But with the accident and all... Still, he might be there.
I know about Somnium's pocket. Renju used to talk about it. He runs Lemonscape as well as a Maid Cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Oh, by the way, you...
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura.
So, where is he?
He's not here, as you can see. Mr. Okiura's room. I'm certain of it.
Okay. Thank you. Nurse standing there. Nothing we can check out. Well, maybe. Bedside table.
Bedside table. Headlight fable.
That's not even a thing.
Baltimore! Who's your friend? Me! Well, thanks for that. Check out Sunfish Pocket. Once again, it is a free move.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh, is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
You look like you'll do.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
Sup? Hello, Ota. You seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece of shit.
You
I
certainly
should
are.
have stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
You have no
What's
balls.
it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
He's being smug about it too. It's like, is it eating you up inside, Ota? You smug little son of a bitch.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
You smug little son of a bitch! What's with that spear?
It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea.
What's with
You
the
know,
spear?
a trident.
What's with the spear?
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
It is a maid cafe.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
It is a maid cafe.
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
Uh-huh.
To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
That sounds even worse.
Yeah, really. Seriously. It's like, no. There's a reason why you don't ever go to Maid Cafe. unless you want to dump money. I would never go to a med cafe just for that one reason. Like, I'm dumping money. I'm wasting money just to say, just for some random female to say, "Welcome home, master," and feed me and when I'm like, don't do that. I say, if you have to really do something for me, make sure the coffee's brought. Make sure you bring me a drink. I can pretty much feed myself. I'll pay for my meal, but at least keep the drinks coming. Thank you. So, what's with your trident?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
The fuck, dude!
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Yes. I would like to kill him. You smug little son of a bitch. So, you're regular here?
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday, too.
Mm-hmm.
Around 6:30, I think. But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Okay. It's okay, controller, it's okay. Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best.
She's got an OnlyFans.
Okay, everyone. Here's my debut song. Let's hit it.
It's probably still the most wholesome dance I've ever seen.
Who could it be at this hour? Is it Dante again? Okay, 1 second, I'm coming.
Well, that explains that part.
Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
This is my jerking off material. Well, that says a lot. When this visitor arrived?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows anything.
Iva, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Can you feed me, please? You smug little son of a bitch.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Yeah, really. So, let me take a good look at you. Okay, she checks out. Good. So, let me introduce myself.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
I'm a shadow runner. So,
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
that's what they all want.
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the sea kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet, so that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Script.
Dante, let's go.
No, not yet.
Oh, that's
There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
But I want to listen. Alright, I have a please. Break it down.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
And for that, to the Kumakura office.
Who's this asshole?
Hi,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
it's me again.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Hi.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. I don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nidami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
Oh, and by the way, if we were to look at this, this be a reference. A bronze dragon.
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Dragon Ball. Oh, you want to know what else is Dragon Ball? This.
I wish for panties.
Oolong.
I told you that's not Shenron.
Oolong. From Dragon Ball. How very nice of them to remember. The OG of OGs of Dragon Ball. So.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
So. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
You know what he reminds me of? Rizzo from Rival Schools. You know, Bots' father? So, you know anything about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info.
So did the Kumakuras kill him?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
Date, look at this. The thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot line.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to come to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Oh, yeah.
Not my style.
But I like that style.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
Dragon holding a golden ball. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Ah. The fuck is this? An A-set figure. And if you spell A-set backwards, you get Tessa, who is Iris.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
Why is that there?
Unknown, but perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. Never being a pussy shit like that, you fucker.
I don't know, man. I mean, look at this dude. Look at the face. It's like, man, you got a terrible poker face, man. So, shadows.
Shadows.
Threat, a silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Fears.
Set, regret, hasten!
Water.
Water.
Wet, sweat, hasten! Hasten, you bet!
Oh God.
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this? Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here! Yes, sir.
That breaks a man. The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Talk to me. I want you to talk to me. Little bitch. No idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an ASIC figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
What about Rohan Kumakura?
Rohan was my older brother.
Yep.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Why?
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat.
Oof.
His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since.
Oof.
The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Was he left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Well, I mean, you know, I got beaten up on my right side of the brain before. I was never the same since. So, about your brother.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh.
The fuck?
Totally blank expression. Like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
So when was he hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. Whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
So, about Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
You know Renju, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
They told Mom about Renju's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Do you have an alibi for Shoko's murder?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance.
Lovely.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko,
Okay,
including Moma.
so that's checked off. Okay, what about we need some info on Renju?
Hey, Mama, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest ASET fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet ASET.
What?
Yes.
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Break it down.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Isla. We got what we needed here.
That's true. We do. Back to headquarters. I'm concerned about Renju.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
I asked Iva to call up Mama at Marble.
Something wrong?
Hi, Mama. Do you know where Renju is?
No, sorry. It's been a long time since I've seen Ren. Did something happen to him?
I told Mama about Renju's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Leave it to me. I'll contact you if I get any information.
Please do.
So, commiserate.
I'm already tired of this, Iva.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours. But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
So, because of that,
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you.
oh,
I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
oh,
Oh. Right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
no, you won't. I mean, really, you could. You could. Really?
An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Oh. Okay. Why do you even have that?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist.
Midnight Eye Goku.
What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
Come on down. Come on down. Please. Thank you. So. Six years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have of me is aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Till a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me. To where you belong.
Boss helped me become a cop. Signed me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Law. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
This time is different.
so, about your self-destruct function.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct.
Directive 4.
You have such authority.
Technically, the laws of 3 robotics is a robot can never harm a human being. That's against the rule of saying you harm all life. Harm no one. The second is never question your orders, regardless of whatever happens. I'm gonna look that up. Give me 2 seconds. I want to make sure I got this right, because I know the first one I got right. Just want to make sure I got the second one now, and as well as the third. So, as I said, there are 3 rules. One is a robot may not injure a human being through inaction. Or, in short, a robot cannot harm a human being. The second is a robot must obey orders. And the third is a robot must protect its own existence. As long as it doesn't conflict with 1 and 2. Which is, in short, you are here to protect and serve. You're not here to cause harm, but you're here to protect and serve. Or in this case, serve and protect. There we go. 2 seconds. Okay. Now, back to it. I don't apologize for this. I really don't.
Let us determine a code number. One that will activate the detonator. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood. And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud. All by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost.
Same with the phone.
My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
Pretty much, it's like with having a smartphone. You can lose it as many times as you can, but please don't try to lose it so many times. But as long as your data is, like, say on Google, you can actually access your own information and plop it on your phone. So it's like, I can say this, because this is what happened. Recently, I lost my old phone, right? Didn't mean to. I had a whole lot going. So what I did the day after was I tried looking for it. Couldn't find it. And, you know, was lost. But the good thing was I locked it before I actually considered it lost. Then what I did afterwards was I called my carrier, told them the information, and said, well, can I get all my info transferred? My account information. They did that. They sent me a new SIM card for it. So on top of that, then, you know, I got myself a new phone on the same day. All this on Tuesday. And the only thing I had to do was basically charge it up and just re-up every bit of my info onto my phone. There you go. Moving on. So, how'd you come up with this number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, about Shoko's murder.
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Iva, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Dotson, the line is connected.
Really?
Really?
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
You know what? Let's try Gabri.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
So the caller must be a regular there.
Do you plan on questioning everyone who's been there?
Yes. Okay. Let's try, Shoko.
I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line,
Right, he might pick up.
but a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then,
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
yeah,
Me?
Yes.
you're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
Reference to Space Odyssey.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you didn't get nervous. Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus, they're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
What?
Idiot, why did you say that?
Yeah, really?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Your twin sister.
His name. Get his name.
How?
Are you Yamada?
Is this Yamada?
No. This is...
Say it, say it.
Are you sure you have the right number? Can't be. How did you get Shoko's phone?
No good.
Quick, think of another plan.
Hmm? Something.
You're an imposter.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him.
That's enough. I am So Sajima, the congressman.
Politician?
Sajima.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
How's a Space Odyssey reference? Sosa Jim is a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why? Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
Maybe. I tap my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Cool.
Stop! The nerve might break!
Kinda creepy, but a call came in soon after.
Tate! A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So, Sajima.
Mm-hmm. $7.54.
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
I am the police.
What happened? Sir. Police officer. You.
Yes, me.
Can I help you? I need to ask you a few questions. I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours. It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her. As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed. 2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami. A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do.
So, talk.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
What will make him confess he killed Shoko?
Iva, call his phone again. Using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call. What? It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See? Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said. Finally confessing? There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong. Then why did you lie to me? Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect? My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know, Dick
I don't
Jones.
know. But I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant?
Dick Jones?
I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
So went back inside his mansion. I tried to follow, but his bodyguards blocked my path.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Why does he have a burner phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bad alibi.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
So what's the relationship?
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
What about you? You know anything about Shoko?
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Anything suspicious?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician, anyway.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone, the one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Look, are you going where? Pow! This leads to the Harbor Warehouse District. 8:51 a.m. p.m. 8:51 p.m.
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can still see out of my right eye. My vision half, and I went into the warehouse. Something covered with a white cloth on the table.
This is... It can't be.
But it is!
Iris.
With her left eye taken out. For me, it'd be left eye. But for you, it's
What's your
right
charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. One eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Ukiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
So yeah, right eye's missing.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
9:48 a.m. at Police HQ. Yes, Police HQ. Even though it's a H, it's HQ. Right.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name.
Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Iris's body was discovered in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Okiura Fishery?
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else.
Not relevant. Nope. Nope. Doesn't know her name, but maybe her face. I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I had not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Not relevant. Important clue, but there's something else. These two.
Iris's body was found in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
Stedman went to the corner of the room. Picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent. As is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Dick Jones.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sajima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
So,
Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it. It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night. At a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
He didn't respond. But I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, So does know about the corpse. Because... No. No. Not yet. Only someone who saw the body could know one particular piece of information. What's that information?
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed? Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Hell yeah.
I put So into chemically induced. But do not worry. It will not affect the sync.
Okay, Doctor. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
And with that, we go into our next sync.
witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Yeah, really?
Oh, look at that!
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
1, 2, 3.
In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe
Yotoya.
this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
Or
The
Yotota.
man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris.
Yotota.
What on earth is she doing here?
Obvious references, obvious. I'll explain that one in the next part.
Iris!
Damn!
Can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is so Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Yeah, really.
Well then,
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Somnium scan. Activate.
So we have to deal with 1. 2. 3. 4. 4 mental locks. And this one is called Sinking in the Villain. So, in the next part, we are going to be dealing with Sinking in the Villain. So stay tuned. More of AI, the Somnium Files, right after this.